Hello, everybody. Let's wait for people to pile in. Whoever is to be piled in. But we're going to get ready to play some football early tonight. I'm not going to be on long. I really am not. So let's get ready to play and let's have a good night playing some football. So let's get ready for this. So let's do this. Let's do that. We're sharing the screen now. And there we go. Here we go. All right, let's get ready to play.
It's a game.
All righty. Move this out of the way. All right. Okay. Cowboys. All right, here we go.
All right, no table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Up next, it's our main event between the Dallas Cowboys and the Buffalo Bills.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Another one for Cook. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Here's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no luck on his first look of the game, and that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Cook trying this one up the gut. Escapes the defender. He's going to bring this down to their 35. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too.
First and 10.
That's a dream come true right there as a play caller, Kate. You leave the offense out there on 4th and inches. You try to pound it forward just to move those chains, but you get the best of both worlds. You move the chains for a lot more.
319. We'll go.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he dodged the tackle. And he's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Allen. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Bills have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Motioning him from the slot right. Give here to the motion man. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Allen. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on down near the end zone.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Here's that. Completed over the middle. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. We've finished 1 quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at first down here. Now give left side. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Goes to the hurry up here. Dak to the air here. That one's incomplete over the middle.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Has him on the quick hitter. Still going through the 25. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here. First down, here's Dak. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47. Offensive line fast. Prescott to throw once more. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Working quickly here. Throwing on first is Prescott. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
Intercepted. The Bills take over first and 10 at their own.
First call here coming from the shotgun. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Middle.
On first down, Allen. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And this is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10. Throwing here, Allen. Here's a screen for Cook. Shoots away from one. And they're going to be set with first and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now it'll be third and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And he has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills get some late points and the lead. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Return starts from the goal line. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to starts. First and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. So the good work to defend the pass canceled out by a mistake in the pass rush as they get him for roughing the passer. First and 10. Here's Prescott. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They've got first down here from the 36. Straight ahead with Williams. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. On second down, a run with Williams. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Tackle made by Cole Bishop. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
So really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, he got a nice little gain on the ground.
This is complete to Ferguson on left. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running. Prescott on 1st and 10. To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Dak now from the gun. Throws caught. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running. Dak throwing again. Brought in. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Now it's Prescott again. Makes the catch. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get their first points of this game just before halftime. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41. Working from the gun, it's Allen. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Comes up empty on that one. And now it's 2nd down.
319.
Back to the air, Allen. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. And the Cowboys get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something to the return.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before the half. Ferguson there to bring it in. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. He's got the squiver. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Second half starts with a run by Williams. He doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano. On 2nd down, it's Williams again. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Cowboys first down.
Oh man, that sucks. Oh, that sucks. This is I'm making my move. I think that was against me. No, looks like I got the win. It looks like I got Yeah, looks like I think I got the win. All right, well, let's do that over again. Jeez. As I was winning too. Getting ready to go down and
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Kansas City Chiefs.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
The kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And we are underway from Kansas City. And they will regular down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in the zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
Here's Mahomes to throw. They'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. 3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Throwing now is Mahomes. That one out wide and intercepted. Picked up by Savon Revel. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a good return is he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. From the 43, here's 2nd and 5. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. To throw, it's Mahomes. He'll try and do this himself. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
A gain of 10 yards. And on Kansas City Chiefs.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Mahomes going to shift him around. Pacheco gets him again on 2nd down. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
7-yard line.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 3rd and short to give it a tight end. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Pacheco headed right. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
33-yard line.
2nd quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Now Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 22-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for Kansas City Chiefs.
Now here's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Pacheco. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point
Now a toss coming right side. And he will step out of bounds. Oh, what a mistake there. And the 2-point try will be unsuccessful.
Chiefs 6. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. The first carry now. This is Williams. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Looking to throw. Prescott. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
NFL quarterbacks work so hard on their mechanics, and they do so much repetition and practice, off-season, the whole deal. They expect it to be autopilot once the game starts. That way it eliminates any type of pressure of the game, pressure of people in your face, all of that. That didn't shine through on that throw, though, did it?
No. A little bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. A good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Now he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
18 more yards. That's another Cowboys first down.
Prescott. to the end zone, but it's incomplete. That's already the third time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught one of the three.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
Williams. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. This is 3rd and goal. This Chiefs defense, they're giving it all they got. Williams will take this into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. So the second down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful, and that bumps their lead up even further.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and
The
10.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by DeMarvion Overshown. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You had horoscope on this, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. 2nd and 5.
At the 15-yard line.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. Yeah, the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Prescott to throw it. Going right back to Ferguson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jake Ferguson as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys will extend their lead here just before halftime. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. And that flag accepted.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This fielded right at the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 20.
Return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Likely time for
Ay, pa. First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Green Bay Packers. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olsen, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start, and off we go from legendary Lambeau. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Drill 52. Ready?
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
22 needle.
On 3rd down, they go with Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs, the ball carrier. The tackle by DeMarvion Overshown. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Let's go.
They'll send the tight end in motion right.
Ready.
They'll go for it. Love. Open is Kraft. He's got it. Inside the 20. And he will score. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Well, I love it, Mike. We're seeing so many teams nowadays as they approach midfield, even on their side of the 50, keeping their offense on the field on 4th down. And it's certainly a risk. It's certainly up there for debate. But in this case, big chance, big reward, and they come down with 6.
Now Love getting the Packers set for this 2-point try. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Is that why you didn't reply to me?
Now Love getting the Packers set for this 2-point try.
Trouble 38. Ready.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Ready.
On play action, Love. That's going to be caught. So the aggressiveness pays off right away. And just like that, the lead is 8-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. Here comes a return from the 3. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. We've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 31, here is 2nd down and 2. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And he's going to be close to the 1st down. Markham just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up 3rd and short yardage. We'll try to run for it with Williams. And he'll have the 1st down. We'll get him up around the 37. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. It's another run here for Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Open man downfield. It's CeeDee Lamb. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 37-yard line.
One quarter in the books. 8-0 is our score. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. On to the 2nd quarter. Cowboys possess the football. We're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
3rd and short. Prescott. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Prescott again. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's close to another 1st down. His butt down's just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll throw again. Dak. A short throw caught by Ferguson. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. Again, Prescott to the air. That is caught by the tight end, Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
That's caught. They were chasing the points here in the half, but they got them, and we are tied.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here, this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
10 cycles. 52 plus. Come on, set. 50, great.
In motion, Reed.
Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Come on, guys, dig deep.
Guys, you got this. Let's win. Here we go. Here we go.
Come on.
Fight. 97. Down. 10 black. Hut.
From the gun, it's Love. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. 22 needle. Black. 95. Ready.
Here's Love to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. This one's just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down.
Let's go now. 60 red. 60 red. Cut.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's taken in. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs. Here comes Williams on the toss to the right. He'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. Now it's Williams. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 1st down, right back to Williams. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. So break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go again here with Williams. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the 1st down.
And the Cowboys.
Williams is in. Touchdown, Dallas.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Ready?
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward and will give him 4 yards.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Ready.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Shot. Step ready. 33. Yellow. Ready.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. He's inside the 25. An electrifying run, bringing it all the way inside the 15-yard line.
46 yards.
Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11.
43.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he will score! Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Throw. 52. Here we go. Here we go.
Tight end, the motion man to the right. They'll play action with Love. And that is not going to work. It's incomplete. Trying to tie the game with a 2-point conversion, but unable to do so.
14. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Cavante Turpin on the return. Now an opening has the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Dak can throw it here on 1st down. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. 2nd and inches.
At the 45-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's to Ferguson once again. And that's a 1st.
Yeah, I'm getting my groove back tonight. Oh, that's priceless. Let's see. I think the internet made me lose the first one. The second one I won automatically. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Let's see. I think one more will do it tonight. Cowboys are let's do all right. Last game.
Well, this entertainment mecca opened back in 2009. It seats 80,000 but has a standing room capacity north of 100K, and we are pushing that today at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
I'm gonna go. Let's go.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
They go play action now. Jackson. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
Forward.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Savon Rebel. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
Williams going to get it again on second down. And he dropped it about the 11 after only a yard. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Now Prescott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jake Ferguson, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys use the early turn.
Where is everybody tonight? Jeez. This is one of my best nights I had in a while. Can we ever get a full game in tonight? Jeez. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Okay. I have to check something out now. Oh, so I must have lost those. Oh well. No, well. It's probably my internet. Great. I don't know what's going on. Oh well. But I'm up to all right. Let's try this.
Coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Detroit Lions.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
The ball on the tee. We're set for football, and we are underway from Ford Field. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And they get it down, but not before it takes it across the 40-yard line. Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Going back to Gibbs on 1st down. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 56 yards. And the Lions need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Goff looking to throw. It's complete, and he will get in to make it 8-0. They wasted no time showing how aggressive they're going to be in this game. They get the quick score, and then they go for 2, CD.
Surf's up, partner. And when surf's up, you ride the wave. They felt great about that quick drive, put it in the end zone. Why not go for 2? They felt comfortable with the play call that they had.
And the home crowd loves it. And he'll get it past the 20 to about the 22. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 22. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
To throw is Jackson. Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick.
Jackson's pass.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
After the interception, here's Goff. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 49 yards there, a big one.
Did you feel the effort all the way up here? He tried his best to get there. Didn't quite make it, but down around the 2-3 yard line, gotta love the effort, and especially the big play that gave his offense a great opportunity.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Goff now to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
So now it's 3rd and goal. This Raven defense trying to keep him out of the end zone. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
And we'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. David Montgomery getting in from a yard out. And the Lions take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. And his kick is no good. It's an early miss. We'll see if that has any ramifications later here as the afternoon wears on. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Yet again, targeting and fighting Mark Andrews. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Jackson to Andrews on that one. First down, Baltimore.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. A short throw caught by Andrews. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And it's second down.
Second and 4.
Jackson.
48-yard line.
A short throw caught by Andrews. And Andrews going to have a Ravens first down as he'll take this down to the 44-yard line. To throw again is Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up second down. From the gun, Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And Andrews going to have a Ravens first down as the tackle made down at the 33. Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Brings up second and 3.
Throwing is Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Now first carry for Derrick Henry. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This is 2nd and 8. Jackson now. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Now Jackson. A quick throw there is incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you.
And in for the Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back. Tremendous poise. Confidence never lost. And obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. It's a really nice drive.
And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it, because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius, as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
Detroit Lions, first down.
Goff now looks to throw. A short pass here taken in by Laporta. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up second down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Gibbs straight ahead. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs with his second touchdown here in this first half. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Well, fans of old school football, they got to be loving this part here. All 3 drives so far have ended in a touchdown, and all 3 on the ground.
And when you say fans of old school football, count me in, because you just don't see ground games dominate the scoring, but pounding the rock like this anymore. To me, this is refreshing.
And he returns this to the 22. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down in double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he will finally be wrestled down at the Lions' 33. 39 yards there, a big one.
This is one of those plays that has an equal chance of either being a big gain or a big loss, but with the college influence, we're seeing more of these plays come into the NFL.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Jackson. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now it's Jackson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Lions are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Out of the gun, gone. He's got right on the short throw. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him, because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Gone. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
That might be the third down stop that they needed, because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. They're going to go for it. It's gone. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. You have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. So they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence. It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. And they'll send the tight end in motion. On third down, here's Gibbs. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there. I think this game is still up for the taking for them because they also got turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and we're still talking about if you have 3, 4, 5. You know, it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
24 yards.
The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed on that route. He's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
A first down carry for Henry. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here's Jackson to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards the pickup there. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Well, now they'll try the end around. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
And not a big gain with that play, but what they're doing is they're spreading the defense out, probing a little bit, and what they're hoping probably is that later in the game, they can create a matchup that they can exploit for good yardage later.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Now it's Jackson. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
First and goal, Baltimore.
Looking to throw. Jackson. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Ravens have got it back to within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will shrink to 6.
21. Ravens 15. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try to make sure that momentum stays in your camp.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Back to throw. Goff. Rifles one. That's going to be intercepted. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Intercepted by the Ravens. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Throwing on 2nd down. Jackson. And this is going to be home in by the tight end Andrews. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get into pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They come up on a 1st and goal and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead. Henry. And he stopped immediately there. So 2nd and goal, and the big man Henry alone in the backfield.
It's a gain of a yard.
He's going to get it again. And this time he is in. Derrick Henry. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Ravens are an extra point away from going back on top here in the 4th. A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter.
21. Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the 2nd half after a decent 1st half offensively. They need their best drive of the game right here. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
3 brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Goff. Throw outside, caught by Laporta. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Goff going to shift him around. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Look at the big fella go. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Detroit. Sam Laporta, 63 yards. And the Lions use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. So minutes after giving up the lead in the 4th quarter, they say not so fast. Big play, and they grab that lead right back.
Talk about a seesaw game. Up, down, up, down. Did you have a seesaw? Did you play that when you were a kid?
Oh, yeah. Out on the playground.
Absolutely. You got to make sure that you match the weight though on the other side. Otherwise, you could be up in the air a long time.
By the way, we're not done in this one. I think we're set up for an exciting finish. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the two-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on two-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a two-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Henry up the middle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Again, it's Henry. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage.
Short gain, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. He's got his target. That's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 37.
Baltimore first down. A gain of
Now Jackson.
And the Ravens first down.
He'll go right back to Andrews. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The 2 big plays, one after the other. Now all of a sudden, they're on the march.
Got to feel good about what they've just gotten done, and now feel really good about what's in front of them.
Jackson. Wide open receiver complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Jackson to throw. And it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead.
29. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Goff. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th. Wow. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this one away.
And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. He hits the big target for the two-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're picking up football. And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. His throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop him with 22 ticks to go in the fourth.
At the 42-yard line.
Throwing, Jackson. And it's throw incomplete. And the defender all over at that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his home. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page. Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are on the field?
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Two timeouts still in their back pocket. It's first and 10. Here's Jackson. No hesitation, goes right back to Likely. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's first and goal. Jackson to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
This ball intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And the Lions have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you can see what they were trying to do, just send those guys out there to make a play, but that is a costly interception.
Yeah, that's kind of like the backyard. Everybody go deep, and let's see if we can find someone. 4 verticals in the route. Any other time of the game, I love the call. But here, you're not going to hold safeties, not going to hold corners with any looks, because they know what the situation is, ends up throwing the interception.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Ford Field.
All right, guys, we're going to call it a night. Thanks for the 3 people that showed up. You know, I am getting ready to get out of here for the night. So everybody, I don't know what's going on, but I will see you guys in the next one. What the heck is going on? Oh. I'm just going to have to do it. So we're going to call it quits. I appreciate every one of you guys So, so we'll see you later. I'm getting tired, so. The heck? I'm trying to log out. And let's do this. Let's there. Well, let's do this. All right, guys. I appreciate every one of you guys. We had a wonderful night last night. So, too sweet. Good night. See you all. Hi, Judd. Lost it. Lost the last one. So, good night. Everybody have a good night and good day and goodbye.